Right, I get it. Jarl makes it seem like we're part of something bigger than ourselves. But death isn't a story. It's just an end.
I know you blame him for what happened, but...
I don't.
You do, and I understand. But you're wrong.
Just be careful. Okay?
Everything all right?
If I say yes, can we ignore that discussion with Rythe?
If that's what you want.
Good. Good.
Johnny?
It's just... Rythe doesn't get it. Her head's full of Jarl's stories. She's been in firefights, but not a real battle.
And you have.
I was... at Freemark when the Dominion attacked. Before your time.
You were there when the cenotaph...
Front row seat. I made it out. But my cipher, my brother, our link was open until the end.
At least he didn't die alone.
But he did die. And for what? To be a nameless, faceless number? It took 10 years to shut down the Heart of Rage. And Jarl's already using your success to recruit more freelancers. The contracts I take may be boring, but they're honest. Unlike Jarl's wall of stories, romanticizing the dead to get new recruits.
Yarrow's Wall honors the fallen.
It's propaganda. I should know. I ate it up. When I was young, all I wanted was to leave Fort Tarsis. I'd climb across rooftops, dreaming of joining Jarl on his adventures.
Then you did.
And I lost everything.
Have you talked to Jarl?
Of course. All the time.
About this?
No. It would only cause an argument. Thanks for the ear. But I need to get back to work.
Freelancer, you're here. Good.
What have you got for me, Bryn?
Remember that ultra-powerful Shaper relic the Scars were enhancing with Arcanist machinery?
Yeah, and that Iskar is saying the relic would bring down the fort.
The Scars hit it well, but thanks to our beacons, I may be onto something. We're detecting a massive Scar presence and a power signature I don't recognize. It's got to be the relic.
I'm on it.
Go, Freelancer. And thank you.
With all this new construction, we're entering broken ankle season.
Hello.
Hi, Brundle.
Fair warning, I am in a dark and foul mood.
Any way I can cheer you up?
There's a chance. You could help me with some perspective.
I'll try. What's going on?
My foot traffic initiatives were defeated. I've made zero progress on the loose cables hazard, and my proposed standing water bylaw is now dead.
That sounds tough. So what's your plan?
My plan is to leave the fort.
If you ask me, I think you should stay.
That's kind of you to say, but my future lies in Anthem.
Why would you move to the capital?
Because it's filled with bureaucrats and politicians who like making rules and consider personal safety a priority. Those are my kind of people.
They are, huh?
It's terrible to admit, but I feel I've wasted my life trying to make this fort a better place to live.
I think you've made this fort better.
Why do you say that?
Because you've always been more than just a safety guy.
That's true. I've always loved maintenance.
Yeah, you've made a real difference there, right?
Well, we've cleaned up the market. We're improving facades, and our horticulturalist has done some lovely planting. You've just made me realize I have made our fort a better place to live.
You sure have.
And I have unfinished business here.
What's that?
The fountain in the courtyard still isn't functioning.
You sound determined.
I am. Now, if you'll excuse me, I've got a fountain to fix.
Freelancer, checking up on us?
Thought I'd see how the cartography lessons were going.
Amazing. Apparently, I'm a natural talent.
A natural talent with a lot to learn.
Dax can do it, especially with your help.
Not to pander to my niece's ego, but she's teaching me as much as I'm teaching her.
I am?
Of course you are. Experience isn't everything. New blood is important. Working with you, it reminds me of my student days in Heliost.
Heliost? Aunt Cordelia, you studied in Anthem.
What? No. I'm certain I spent 8 years in Heliost.
After what you went through, a little confusion is normal.
I'm not confused. I have memories of my classes and my apartment. I kept blue flowers on the windowsill.
The flowers were yellow. I stole them from the royal garden. Remember? Mother was furious.
I need to lie down.
Aunt Cordelia.
It's okay, Dax. Let her rest.
Please excuse me, freelancer.
We heard about the Sentinels lost in the attacks. Bryn will need cheering up. I will bring her one of our boxbur seedlings. It smells lovely. Soothing.
That Yarrow. Kinda has an obsession with Fortuo brew, doesn't he? Tells fantastic stories, though.
How are things shaping up?
I learned that one the hard way. I'm so glad to see you. I've been wanting to warn you about the bar owner.
Okay.
Her name is Max.
All right.
Now be careful with her. I'm telling you this as a friend.
So you think we're pals or something?
Yes, I feel very close to you. I mean, that's why I'm telling you this. It's for your safety.
Got it.
Okay, so I heard Max has connections to the regulators. Word in the fort is, if you owe her money and don't pay up, you could end up face down in a Scar encampment, torn apart by Wyvern.
But if she's got regulator connections, why wouldn't she turn you over to them?
Hey, I'm just telling you what I heard, because I don't want you to get hurt.
Thanks for the heads up.
You're welcome, my friend.
Hey, Max. How's business?
Business is great. Loads more people are stopping by. Of course, they're claiming the Dominion's coming and we're all gonna die, so it might not stay good.
That's not gonna happen.
Oh, I never bet against the house. So what'll it be this time, freelancer?
My friend Faye brought a tape player in here. Faye collects Dawn Guard, but can you get some other shows in here, maybe?
You mean tapes? I suppose it's possible. Depends on what you want to hear. Some of that stuff's made local, some needs to be shipped by Strider.
It's your place. I think you'd get the honor of deciding the menu.
All right. So what's my time and trouble worth to you, freelancer?
I'll owe you a favor. You can collect it whenever you want.
You got a deal. You might regret not putting any limits on that one, though. All sorts of things I could use a spare freelancer for. Some of them are even legal.
Well, now I'm a little worried.
Relax. I won't ask you to pants Commander Vool. Probably.
Make that extremely worried.
Come back later. I'll get your tapes. It'll be fine. More or less.
What the hell were you thinking? It's this kind of behavior that got you demoted in the first place.
I was thinking I wanted to speak to my husband.
You're on assignment. You know the rules, even if you refuse to follow them.
In trouble again, Sev?
What gave you that impression?
Freelancer, this is none of your concern.
Actually, she helped me write the letter.
You involved a civilian.
I'm hardly a civilian.
Tassin, respectfully, you're overreacting.
You used an active dead drop to deliver personal correspondence and could have leaked classified information to a civilian.
Again, not a civilian.
Freelancer, please.
What? You trusted me with information on the monitor. I doubt anything Sev said was more sensitive than that.
That's not the point. It was an abuse of power and resources. I should fire you.
But you won't because I'm good at my job. So let's cut the Korok shit and get to the point. What did Nox say?
He's willing to talk.
Really?
Not take you back, just talk.
Sure, whatever he wants.
The letter worked.
Thanks to you. On my own, I would have screwed this up.
You did screw up. Sev, I'm serious. You do something like this again, you're out.
Don't worry, I'll play by the rules.
Good. Now, believe it or not, there are bigger threats to Bastion than your marital status. Freelancer?
I know. I won't say a word.
Glad we understand each other.
Ah, my good friend. Today we celebrate, we sing, we dance, we drink.
There's clearly been some drinking.
I won't apologize. But now you must dance. Come.
I must.
Yes, there we are.
Freelancer, good to see you.
Hello again, Merelda.
Hi, freelancer. Don't worry, I know who you are.
How are you doing?
Much better. All thanks to you.
Couldn't leave you to suffer like that.
You were everything I'd hoped Serrano would grow up to be.
I'm flattered.
It's true. It was hard letting go.
Serena sounded like a great kid. You'll always have memories of the good times.
There were plenty of those.
You're feeling better?
A lot of crying. But mostly a lot of laughing. I looked at paintings I made of her. She was something special.
Must feel like a weight is lifted?
More like a boulder. This is my last day here. I'm moving to Anthem to be with my sister.
Fresh air, fresh start.
That's the plan. Hope to start painting again, too.
So this is goodbye?
I think it is. Not that I didn't enjoy your company, but time to move on. Goodbye, freelancer.
Take care.
If it wasn't for the Sentinels, they would have stolen everything.
Thank the Shapers for them. Sleep better knowing the Commander Vu's on duty.
I have so little to begin with. What's the point in robbing me?
Times are hard. Some folks aren't doing so well. They have my sympathy.
You know, you surprised me.
How's that?
I never questioned your battle skills, but your resolve and mental toughness exceeded my expectations.
Thank you, Tassin.
Do you know what I like about you?
My eyes?
What? No, don't be ridiculous. I'm trying to tell you something important.
Sorry, I thought we were connecting.
I admire your loyalty. You stuck by your friends and stayed true to Fort Tarsus.
That's just the kind of freelancer I am.
I agree. Did you know that besides resourcefulness, courage, and intelligence, Corvus values loyalty above all?
I do too.
We may have more in common than you think.
Are you saying I'd make a good spy?
Agent?
Right. Agent.
No. Working for Corvus is a gift. We are the eyes and ears of Bastion, but it comes with risks. Like dying alone, being abandoned by your own government, and in certain times, even reviled as a traitor.
You make it sound so fun.
You joke, but freelancer life can also be unforgiving.
I guess we both have lousy jobs, huh?
Yes, but it's a living.
Did you just crack a joke?
No, I work for Corvus. We never joke.
That's what I thought.
I'll be in touch.
I'm sure you will.
There you are. Tassin was looking for you, I think. Hey, do you want to improve your javelin? We just restocked. That's something, huh? Let's get you ready to go. Okay, what's up next?